Barred Walk, is that what that's called?
I think so, yeah.
This is what happens when you choose to build small and live large.
Well, I don't know. We can laugh a lot. Alamo.
Hi, I'm Mike.
And I'm his wife, Heather. We live in this community of 12 homes. It's a fairly small footprint, and the homes are, in some places, only about 8 to 10 feet apart.
One of the biggest things for being here in this community is that it is a community that we share experiences with our neighbors.
We do potluck dinners and different things within just this community, so that's been great to get to know people and get to eat some great food. We've had some really good food because everybody enjoys that. We moved to Washington from a kind of sprawling suburban area in southern Nevada. There were no sidewalks, there were no bike lanes, and it was discouraging. It was very much a community of people's garage door went up, they went in, the garage door closed, and you never saw them again. Everybody that purchased here wanted to be close to their neighbors, wanted to kind of have that community feeling. That's not a detraction, it's an attraction.
I'm Kristen, and this is my brother Eric. He recently moved out on his own, and he loves it. Eric has autism, and I help him out as his caregiver. This size of home was ideal. You know, he didn't need a large place. I think it's about 13 houses on a quarter of a city block. Everybody sees each other all the time. They know Eric. They see him out walking. Our neighbors have been so nice to step up and say, hey, you can give me a call anytime you need to, or if Eric needs help. And we actually wouldn't, as his family, we wouldn't be comfortable having him live on his own without that kind of built-in support that we get in a smaller scale neighborhood.
I'm Sam Lockwood.
And I'm Ruth Ann Lockwood. We live here in Bellingham, Washington at a co-housing called Millworks. We're like a big family with all the other people. And I mean, there's, 16 adults and 9 kids now, I think.
We can live a lifestyle that is paying attention to retirement salaries, but we can do things we love doing. We've always loved to travel. We've loved being around family and friends.
The best thing about being here for us, and this is just us because our granddaughters are here and our son and daughter-in-law, and that just, it's a closeness that we probably couldn't have if we lived in another part of town. We just wouldn't be involved so much in their lives.
There we go.
Without this kind of project, there's absolutely no way that Eric would have been able to afford to be a homeowner. For the city to allow housing of this size in this location was crucial for him to be able to live in this neighborhood. It was just a blessing, a real blessing for him to get this house.
I think it's important to consider the environment in any of our activities. Having one less car, having the smaller geographical footprint, use less resources to construct the home, definitely is part of our consideration for our home and most of our activities.
The bus is right here. You don't have to jump in the car. You can walk to the grocery store. I get to walk to work. We've always been very interested in trying to live lightly, to drive into a street of dreams and to see really large places that are even closer than we are. To have that size and girth doesn't make sense to us.
We need to have some creativity with our building choices, you know? Things like smaller lot sizes would be great. Maybe tiny homes, if that works for your family.
I just can't understand I just can't understand great big houses. They just don't make sense to me.
These homes are really close together, but that is not a detraction because we all were excited about becoming part of this community, and we continue to be excited because we look at things from a community standpoint rather than from what will benefit each individual home.